Yeah.
Water.
Water.
There's water in this. There's water in this.
Water in that.
There's water in that.
Water in that.
There's water in this.
Water in this.
Water in that.
Water in that.
There's
Water. Water. What is good? What is poppin', everybody? My name is C.
And my name is Notion.
My name is Dan.
You can just
I
put
know,
some
I was
flavor
gonna do it, but then I thought you
Come on,
Okay,
mate.
just.
you want to try again?
That was very Bob's Burgers of you.
My name is Dan. There you go.
Oof. I
There you
like
go.
that.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
good.
I
As
hope
you
you
get a
enjoyed
breath
that. I hope you enjoyed
beforehand.
that. That was like a nice
as good as it
long
gets.
pause. It was good.
Late
Enjoyed it.
delivery, just like Hattie won. There you go.
Ooh,
That's why it's
wow, wow.
Paid
Well
homage
said. Well
to the
said.
goat.
I had to pause
Had
and then
to.
he came in, so
No,
it
pause.
felt like that.
Off time flows.
Do it for the goat.
And welcome to episode 62 of Bad Habits of Podcast. We in the building. The boys are here. Let's give it a Let's give it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Hope everyone is blessed us and had a fantastic weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's Monday.
Hey!
Monday.
Fun day. Fucking.
Hey.
Just pretty good.
Yeah, what's going on, guys? You good? Everyone good? Everyone blessed? What's going on?
With you, man.
Mate, just getting work done,
Yeah. What did I do?
holding it down,
Okay.
making beats,
Yep.
sunshine, is.
Love that. Yeah,
Yeah.
same, really. Just
Yeah.
editing videos.
Cool.
Just came off a 4-hour stream.
Ooh.
A lot of work. A lot of
Hours.
frustration.
Did you play the lawn mowing game?
I wish. I saw you tweet about
Oh
it.
my
I was
Did you see
gonna-
the tweet?
Oh, that
Dude, I
looked
did.
good. The
That-
houses look great. Like I can
It
actually,
looks hilarious.
like I can imagine being on like a Discord call with my friends and say, "Yeah, I'm just mowing
Just
lawn
mowing
this
lawn.
rich person's house," and then once I've done that, I'll be out. I'm ready.
You know what I'll be down to do with that game? I want to go mow the fucking grass on a PGA course.
Oh,
Maybe even go to like St Andrews in Scotland and be like, you know what? I'll
You
cut
giving
the
these
fucking.
guys
that would be like high level sort of stuff. I'll be like,
That's my expert level of grass cutting. Yeah.
you could sell them that
Okay.
idea. That's kind of cheap.
they'll probably
Yo,
have that. You
That's,
know,
is that $1 million
high level.
idea?
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
You could
That
go
on the
pitch it.
books?
You know?
Okay.
I'm sure that would
Okay.
exist actually, because I guess if you're looking at lawn mowing,
Because that would
it's
be
like,
cool, man. Because you know how the golf courses have all that checkerboard patterns and all the fun stuff. They do, you know, the cool shit on the putting greens and
Yeah,
blah blah
yeah.
blah. Yeah, so that would be badass. If you're gonna make a lawn mowing game, you might as well make it super cool.
mow the ultimate lawn.
I'm looking at
The
gameplay
ultimate
right
lawn,
now.
sponsored by John Deere and all the grass, like Pro Mix and all the cunts that make grass grow good.
Yeah, right. That'd actually be pretty. I wonder if these guys
That would
did
be
it.
hilarious.
We need to get like the OBS set up so like Dan's computer can have like we can bring it up on the
Yeah.
screen,
Oh my god, I'll be genius.
and then we could just have
that would be cool.
whatever you're watching. I think we need to
Yes.
start doing that.
we need to. This is
Um,
insane.
It's like
Just
honestly,
screen capture.
yeah. Like I think OBS you can plug it into multiple things. I think you
Yeah.
might need like some other. I don't know if you need physical equipment, but you need to maybe plug your
You can-
computer in
yeah, there's some
into
sort
this,
of airdrop
or tap into the same program.
Yeah, I think that's
plugged
what you
in.
can do.
We'll look into that because it's pretty sick. I saw the Joe Budden podcast recently stepped up and started doing some cool graphics and stuff. I
Nice,
like the way they
nice.
did it.
Nice.
But this game is so like my first thought was if my dad saw us playing this fucking game and we weren't mowing an
Oh my
actual
God.
lawn, he would be so mad at us. I couldn't
He'd
even imagine.
initially laugh and then be like, "What the fuck?" Like
Yes.
he'd laugh and say, "You're an idiot," and then
The graphics are
be
great.
like, "What the hell?" And then he'd be like, maybe say the graphics are great. Oh, look at the realism on the grass, and he'd be like, all video game
And
nerded out.
and he
And
probably
he might be like, "Oh,
give it to me, let me
I
have
can,
it."
I can, I can do
great.
it better than you cunts. Fuck off, mate. Give me the controller."
And then there we go. And then no one's mowing.
everyone's
their
happy.
lawns. And then we just pay Jim's mowing to do the
Oh
fucking
my
lawns.
god! Shout out to Jim's. Yo, what
Aussies will
an
know about
entrepreneur, eh?
Mate, fucking Jimbo, mate. He's fucking
Oh,
working hard. He
Jesus.
went hard.
Jim's got his hand in everything. Jim's insert whatever you need.
This game
Got it.
takes a lot of time.
Wow, it's actually time.
13 minutes of real time. He's
Oh.
already done 41% of the grass right now. And he's taking 13 minutes of real time.
It's like fishing games.
Yeah.
People
This
love
is
that shit.
insane.
You know how they have.
I know the fishing games. They're not as big as
for
you.
cer-
But
There's
I
certain
remember-
fishing games that were that good when they came out on the Sega Dreamcast, and also there's a couple of PS games.
I remember them on
sure.
the PS2.
And they have a really good quality reel, and you actually, like Bass Hunter or whatever the fuck it's called, or you're fishing for marlin or something. They actually have a controller that's a physical fucking fishing rod.
Like a fishing rod that's like electronic
Yeah.
and plugged in. That's
yeah,
pretty
it's
cool.
like a Wii controller, like it's a wireless rod, but it's actually like heavy duty and badass for a particular fishing game. Like I remember seeing it come with the game in a box set.
Damn.
I thought that was fucking insanely invested. I mean, like, you know, driving games have steering wheels and like pedals and shit, and you can make, you know, you get the wooden thing to make a fucking full seat with a bucket seat, so you can make it realistic. So why not have a fishing rod? So like that's just fucking piss funny, isn't it?
True.
That is genuinely hilarious. This cunt's been playing this shit for 34.5 minutes.
Imagine getting a John Deere steering wheel, or maybe like just a tractor steering wheel, and it's kind of flat like a bus, and you just like fucking pull it.
Yeah, oh my gosh, and just like you
have like a little station sitting on your desk.
What?
No, that'd be pretty sick.
That reminds me of when I was at uni. My friend built his own PC. Go on. My friend built his own PC, and me and my friend, we love simulator games. So me and my other friend used to go to his room and use his computer, and we played this bus simulator game with an actual steering wheel and pedals. And the bus simulator game was so realistic that you had to check people in on the bus. Like, you had to get off the driver's seat.
Pick people up?
Yeah, you actually go to the stop, you get off of your seat, and you walk around, check their tickets,
like
make sure they have... make sure they have valid tickets, and then before you go, you like check everyone who's already on the bus, and like make sure they have valid tickets to the right destination. If they have the wrong tickets, you have to find them. You have to tell them to get off the bus if they haven't got the right tickets.
You can go to the man if you need to.
Oh, man, it's too realistic. You can't do that,
the ticket inspector.
Imagine it was like GTA.
You're a ticket inspector, yeah.
And you can just like smash
like GTA. You
could like elbow a cunt if they don't have the ticket. They don't have the fee.
Like,
you know what?
Those guys are pretty intimidating though when they come on there.
Oh yeah.
It's fucking insane. Pretty nuts.
Yeah, these simulators.
They dress like cops and shit. So a simulator of that.
Yeah.
I want to be that guy.
It's so fun. Oh my god, it's too funny. Like it's just hilarious. Some of these simulator games. There's this one that I played, London Underground Simulator.
Okay.
And you're the driver of the London Underground, like the carts and everything, and you're going from train to train, but you have to make sure you're on the right schedule and everything. So you can't like rush it or anything. It has to be like.
What's your job?
You drive trains, the underground trains. But then you have to go from one train to another to make sure that you can do another route. You have to make sure you're on time and everything.
Like our friend,
virtual jobs.
Like Scott does that shit. Like our friend who works for the TTC in Toronto.
Oh, shit.
He doesn't drive trains. He drives the special, like the disabled bus.
Wheel trans.
You go individually. What's it called? Wheel trans. Where you go and pick people up like in wheelchairs and help them and stuff. But I think he would be pretty offended that people have made a video game out of his fucking job.
Oh my god!
Imagine doing that all day and then coming home and be like, let me play a little bit of TTC.
No, my dad told me about the simulator game. A simulator game which simulates what he did on the railway.
Okay.
He told me about it, and then one of my close friends, Jesse, he was like, "Oh yeah, I played the game. I play it quite a lot." It was just a signal simulator.
It was doing your dad's job.
Just does my dad's job. And you don't drive trains. My dad just like did the signals and everything for the trains, and all you do is just like connect the signals and shit. It's like it's so fucked. And he used to just play it casually.
That is different.
It's too funny.
I love it. I mean, do I love it? I don't know. I think it's pretty weird, but you know what? It's a weird world right now.
I think you'd love it because it's funny.
Simulator games are the best, man.
Yeah, it is pretty funny. It is funny. I'll give it that for sure. Like, I'm just looking at this and I kind of mind boggled this is a thing, but I don't know. I guess everything is just thing.
The attention to detail, like you got the traffic. And
so where does it tell you? It's at 99.8. So where the other 0.2%? He doesn't know where it is.
Yeah, that's why he's struggling.
That's fucking annoying. You're sitting there mowing the lawn. You can't be mowing the lawn for like 45 minutes, bro.
Can't be mowing the lawn.
Oh my god.
Oh, you put it on the back of a truck and then they take you around? Oh, you can do a different view.
So now he's finished it.
We have to get this picture-in-picture. I want to see this shit.
Yeah, I know. You can hold it up, maybe.
I can edit it in if you want to send me the file. I'll just.
Oh, trickery! I like that. I like the trick.
Capture this after, and then we'll just put it on final.
Since we have to edit the beginning.
Yeah,
anyway.
it won't be.
All right, we could try that.
2 seconds, yeah.
Because that's pretty
Slap
simple.
We'll just put it in like there or something.
Yeah. All right. There we go. Boom. Look at that technology.
Technology. Sound effect for technology.
What kind of sound effect do you think technology
does?
I'd like some glitchy sound, like video game shit.
Well, you know I'm pretty limited. I got mostly voice things here. What does it
Something
say?
with cunt in it.
It's a triangle.
Oh.
Okay, I got one for you.
What a cunt.
There you go.
There you go.
There you fucking go. With that said, to just get off that topic, so I finally submitted the first 2 singles from the Relentless album. that Nosh and I and the team have been working on it for more than we would like to admit.
That's true.
Super stoked. It's great. So the first 2 singles, September 3rd. I guess I haven't even announced any of it yet, but September 3rd is a single called I Got Next, featuring the producer Myer Clarity on the raps as well, and Untitled Notion with a fire verse. And that one's like a nice moody synthy trap banger. And then the second single is a week later, which I guess September the 10th, and that is called Stay Woke. We shot the video for that recently. We're filming the last part of it tomorrow with Daniel and I. Daniel's in both of that one. And then I think we take like a month off, and then we've got 2 more singles, and then we come into the album. So it's felt good. The first one was already accepted because there's always, I don't know, independent artists will relate here, but the distributors, when you're independent, you don't have a label that has a direct relationship with like the DSPs. You submit through what's called an aggregator, who they have relationships with Spotify and Apple and Deezer and Tidal and every single one. Like there's like 50 to 100 different ones across the world, smaller ones and such. And they have these kind of arbitrary rules that every single major artist break every single time. Some of the rules are like you can't have the songs in all lowercase or all uppercase. Obviously, someone like the first one that comes to mind is Kendrick, Damn.
Yeah, exactly.
Tyler, the Creator's new one as well, all in caps.
Astroworld is all caps.
Astroworld, all caps. For that, like, I have to like push back and get them to do it, and then they usually push back on me. One, for some of my old stuff to get fixed, I had a plug at my distributor's AWOL. You have to get into them, so I got accepted to them a few years back in anticipating that we're going to do this album. Fortunately for me, AWOL got bought by Sony, so technically the album's coming out via AWOL Sony. So AWOL it's supposed to be Artists Without a Label, AWAL, and it's owned by Cobalt, and Cobalt is with a K. They got bought by Sony, so therefore AWOL is now owned by them. So the good thing about that is, so as opposed to say a distributor like TuneCore or DistroKid, where you kind of just pay up front and then you take everything, these guys, you don't pay anything, they take a cut. So it's in their best interest to get the music out to more people, to hear it, to get more plays and so on and so forth. So I'm hoping they work with us to get it to as many playlists and get it in as many folks as possible. So that's one thing. Yeah. But the other thing that always bothers me is they have these rules where you're not allowed to have any text whatsoever on the cover that isn't in the song lyrics or isn't a title of the song. To me, that's pretty extreme. I swear to God, I've seen a million album covers that break that rule.
Yeah.
But they don't give a fuck. These guys won't bend. I was able to get most things through TuneCore that I wanted. These guys they will not bend. So I was very nervous about the I Got Next cover. Because there is some text on there, but luckily it's like mirrored and upside down, so they didn't say nothing, and it's already been approved by Spotify, so that's great. So yeah, Matt, just wanted to mention that. I'm pretty excited. I never felt like this before, but I was like shitting. I was kind of like damn near shaking. I was really nervous because this is so long, and it's just pressing the button, right? Also, I was like a little worried that they push back. I had a bunch of drama in the past over all of our old stuff, where they just hassle me about it, and it's sort of given me a bit of PTSD, so I was a little nervous about that, but it's happening. We'll keep y'all posted. But yeah, so first single, I Got Next, September 3rd. Second single, Stay Woke, September 10th. And that one's going to have a video. So there's that.
Yeah. Amazing.
Total kind of like other small thing. I don't know if I mentioned this last time. Did I mention Link Up last time on here?
No?
Okay. So we launched a craft beer non-profit last week called Link Up. So when I say we, it was Tiff and I. So Tiff is my partner. We have Beer with podcast along with Nosh. We started that, and then we teamed up with this brewery called Cinquième Baron, like Fifth Baron in Gatineau, Quebec. And basically we created this non-profit to help get underrepresented communities, and specifically BIPOC individuals, into craft beer because it's the widest place of all time. So that's been pretty dope. We're launching with 6 collaborative beers. The second one's out. The third one comes this week now. So I guess now this is the 3rd week running, actually, which is super cool. So we're really proud of that. Response has been pretty dope so far. It's pretty nice to do something a little different and back with the platforms, you know?
You know?
People seem to care, so hopefully, which is very cool. So Matt's staying busy. Any other announcements or anything we want to say off the rip that we want to talk about? I think that's all I can think of for now.
Anything important? Arsenal
Weekly uploads to notionbeats.com. I chucked up 4 beats literally like an hour ago that I made this week.
Good stuff.
A couple bangers, 4 of them.
Notionbeats.com.
Have a geese. There's a folder called Notion Beats. There's multiple folders on that page, so make sure you go to the Notion Beats folder. And there's like 150 beats in that particular folder, the new ones at the bottom. Get that around your head top.
Get them while you can, because these shits are flames.
Exclusive only, no leasing.
No lease. No, lease is a waste of time.
Exactly.
Just go in, go hard, go home.
Tell them.
All right, make sure you cop that. You going to talk about sports?
Sports, Arsenal shit, but that's all I need to say.
Hang on, where's the sports? Didn't you give me a sports?
You'll see it.
Thing?
Go,
there it is.
It's time to go!
Terrible. We're in the gutter. It's the worst Arsenal team I've seen in my lifetime. Terrible. Whole 23 years ago. The worst team in the world. Other than that, HCF Gaming, uploading every week. Almost at 700 followers. I'm going to upload as soon as the podcast is done. So.
Love
more
it.
More things.
Look, everyone's hustling.
Nice.
Everyone's out. Look at us all. Everyone out here.
Yes.
Making fucking moves, boys.
All here, man.
Bloody ripper.
Beauty.
So, with that said, maybe let's get into our regularly scheduled programming here. Let's do a bit of music.
Okay.
Daniel, you want to kick that off?
Yes.
Another light week, eh?
Yeah, no, very light. Sorry.
I wonder if it's about the same as last week.
Yeah.
A little more than last week.
Literally.
But barely.
Yeah, barely. But it was still quite a good week.
Yeah.
Yes, I didn't listen to absolutely everything.
Yeah,
I listened to every single.
Yeah.
To listen to every album. But out of the ones I did listen to, Benny the Butcher, Pyrex Picasso, that was really good. I really liked it.
Yeah.
He's just sick, man. Like, he does the odd weird song sometimes, but like, it's usually not him who's shit. So he's just really consistent. And like the whole Pyrex Picasso album was sick. Got a feature with Conway at the end as well, which is amazing as well. Like, sick. And he always works with the BSF, all of them guys.
Yeah, putting them on properly.
Yeah, really putting them on, like, sick. And another album, Lion Babe, Rainbow Child.
Yes.
It's quite, I don't even know how to describe it, but like, it's cool. It's just cool music. I don't even know, what would you describe that? Like, it's not R&B, it's like, it fits into a weird space.
A little bit R&B, a little bit neo-soul, kind of indie poppy.
Yeah, all in one, which is really weird, but I liked it. It was good.
Roots are like R&B, neo-soul.
Yes, exactly.
So it's on the vibe of the shit that we listen to.
But like, I liked it a lot. It was great. Good shit. Out of the singles, Russ did the song When I'm With You.
Nice little slow jam.
Which is obviously his bag, but I prefer rapping Russ, as I always say, but like, it's still great tune. The FBG Goat and Trippie Red, 17 Days, 17 Nights. I actually kind of liked it. I didn't think I'd like it that much, but it's just cool, you know. It's just it's exactly what I'd expect from a Trippie Red song.
Yeah.
Just like this weird sort of mismatch of singing rock and hip hop rap. It's really weird.
It was kind of weird.
So weird, but like, I kind of liked it. It was cool. My favourite song of the week was D Smoke Shame on You. Insanely good song. That could have been on his what was the
Black Habits?
Yes, it could have definitely been on that album. Like, it's just so good. Incredible song. What else did I really like? The Jonathan Emile, Maxi Priest, and I don't know if it's
Paul Cargnello. He's a producer.
Oh, okay. Babylon. I don't know.
That's the French version. Sefond.
Okay.
Which means it's falling.
Amazing. It just sounded beautiful. It just sounded.
Have you heard the original?
I've heard the original, but like it's great in French as well. Like it sounds like it was made to be in French anyway. But like, yeah, it's a great song. It's amazing.
I find it funny.
Well, that he just does the
Johnny's the fucking funniest cunt ever. I love him so much. He always just does such funny things like this. And he'll just like double down. Like he's shown us Italian versions of it, like different. Like he's just John does all sorts of just really funny stuff, man. I appreciate him a lot. He's good, man, because like it's smart. It's a smart play because you can get into the Quebec. So Paul Cargnello, who produces in with all the Quebec radio and all that type of scene, he makes a full-time living from music by getting all his stuff played on Sirius FM and stuff. You get like the sound exchange through the back end, and you get a bit of good guap off that. So
okay.
You know, John speaks French, so why not, right?
It was great, yeah. It was good. It was a good look, I guess. Like, it's really good. I liked it.
Gives Maxi another win as well, because he's obviously a big name. He's a fucking legend, so...
That was really good. I liked it. What else have I got in there? Van Jess, Lucky Day, Slow Down. Sick song, amazing. What else is there? I really like is it AZ and Jaheim? The Wheel. It was sick. It was just a cool like rapping hip hop. I don't even know who they are, but like.
Well, yeah, legendary.
Really?
AZ's got an album coming. AZ is from like Nas's boy.
Okay.
He's on Illmatic, and he's hadn't done a lot. He's been inconsistent, but he's like a New York legend. And Jaheim was a singer. Me and Mosh were huge into his stuff. And then he kind of disappeared. I watched the YouTube video, and he had all sorts of dramas and stuff. I can't remember if it was drugs or something else, but he kind of disappeared, went a little like crazy or whatever the fuck. It was a very strange combination, those two.
It was good though. I kind of liked it. I liked the tune.
I guess strange meaning you would never pick.
You would never pick
those two to do something.
Okay, I feel you.
It was good.
Okay, no, it was good though. It was really good. I liked it. And another one I really liked was is it Saint and Mira May?
I think so. Yeah. Mira May.
Mira May was a great UK singer, but like the song No Love was amazing. And yeah, that's all I have for this week. But a song which is really weird, which I couldn't listen to the entire thing, was the Bo Johnson and Snoop Dogg Dogs Forever.
I skipped that.
I could not listen to that. It was like
I didn't even know what
skip that for sure.
I just don't know what the hell that was like. I don't know, but that's my list.
I listened to everything all the way through, and that was I gave it like 30 seconds.
Yeah,
shout out to you, CFeezy, because honestly, when something literally makes me cringe, I've got to cut it off.
It was bad. Like
I'm not shy to cut a motherfucker off.
Sometimes I feel like you need to, when you're going to talk some shit about something, you need to listen to it all to have some sort of validity on
your opinion,
how that sort of goes. So, but this one,
that's what I do. The chunky skip.
Yeah,
chunky skip is what I do.
What's a chunky?
So like you skip like into the first 30 seconds. If it doesn't grab you, then you skip to a minute and a half. You skip to the song. See if it gets better. If it doesn't, then fucking peace, bro.
Okay. I like that. That's it for you?
That's it for me.
Yeah, no, it was good.
Mate, okay. So, I mean, Dan covered a bunch of good stuff. Benny the Butcher, Pyrex Picasso was cool. Again, Benny's super consistent. He's great with the features. Beats, loved it. Conway was cool. The Boldy, James, and Alchemist shit, that was like pretty cool. Alchemist is pretty consistent as well. His production's forever changing. I really enjoy that. Boldy was cool. Like he had a nice little drawl and swag, little monotone, but kind of cool. I'm also new to him, so like trying to get into it a bit more. The Tanya Morgan, Don and Vaughn, that was crazy. Classic shit, kind of boom bap, great samples and flips and chops. Very backpack as fuck still. Like overall sounds like sonically like pretty subpar quality recordings and like whatever, but it kind of added to the grunginess of it all, so it was kind of cool. The Lion Babe shit was cool, chill. And then singles, the is it Now?
Neo,
wow. The song called Wait. I love this shit. That was super soulful and beautiful, man. Like video was simple and lovely. Like this hit me really nicely.
Yes.
The Russ When I'm With You was super real. I dig that acoustic and rap. You know, I've got a few of those songs myself. I like the stripped down feel of it. It's legit had the same feel as Out the Basement, which is a song I did on Heart on My Sleeve.
It's a good comparison.
And because he has the like the slap on the actual acoustic, so that's minimal. Probably has like 2 tracks in the whole song. So anyway, that was really cool. The D Smoke, Shame on You, absolute fire. He's so dope. I missed hearing him. Pause. And that one absolutely knocks. The Wale and Yella, Beezy and Maxo Kream Down South song. Wow, dude. Like that slap too. Like a Wale absolutely killed that. The beat to me was disgusting. I was pretty impressed overall. I actually ran that back. That was probably my favorite song alongside the D-Smoke joint for the week. The singles anyway. Sean Paul, Ty Dolla $ign, OnlyFans. Like I was laughing mostly through that. Catchy and relevant, but like, you know, Ty Dolla $ign's dope, but like that was just kind of funny. Yeah. The Jonathan Emile Maxi Priest joint, that was big tune. That was proper. But as you said, you know, Johnny's the fucking man, and he's just got his hand on everything there. The game Worldwide Summer Vacation, that was disappointing to me. That was just okay. The Denzel Curry, the song called The Game, that was super real shit. I think he's dope. The video's funny. It was just like a game of an NFL, like a video game on an old system. That was kind of funny.
Okay.
What else was cool? The Van Jessen Lucky Day Slow Down. That was they had the Rump Shaker sample in it, I'm pretty sure.
That's exactly
that was disgusting, dude. Soulful as fuck. I love that. Lucky's my dude. Love him, no pause. And the Hawaii Mighty and Mila Rodriguez flamenco song, that was not bad.
Yeah.
That was pretty diverse for Myer. I thought it was just kind of cool. Fucking AZ Jaheim, The Wheel song. That's crazy. I love AZ, love Jaheim. That was proper. The last one I'll mention is it Wazoo? How do you say it?
I think it's Wazoo, yeah.
It's from Montreal. Okay, cool. That was fire. I really like that. That gets really large in the middle. And the video has kitties in it, so that was pretty cool, man.
Who doesn't love a good kitty,
Honestly, bro. If you don't like kitties, it's probably a serial killer.
Yeah, you're probably a psycho.
Yeah. So
nice. Okay.
That's
you guys hit basically everything. I'll just see if I can work around anything else that y'all.
We just every week we leave you with nothing to say.
Yeah, you guys. Hey, you guys really do a great job there. Aitch from the UK, Dan hit us with that one. I think yesterday, called GSD Freestar. I watched that today. I really like this dude. He's
the video. I missed talking about that.
Yes.
Sorry, my bad. I fully missed that. Go.
That's okay. The video was cool. So I was like, one thing, I had that thing that you were talking about the other week, Bush, where I had to really listen hard to understand what the fuck he was saying. For some reason, I just had a lot of trouble understanding.
I found it better not watching the video because it kind of pissed me off. And he was all smugly smiling the whole way. So I had to turn away to listen to the bars because then it was good. But watching it pissed me off.
So did you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does he have, because you know what, the smug thing was a little like, it's like I bought the building smile.
Exactly.
Is that like real? Like the dude's got money to have like that many cars and that type of crib, or
he's just more trolling. Like he's just really. I don't know. I think it's
just hard to tell. Like
similar with Heady. It's like he's laughing that he has all this stuff because it's like a couple of years ago I had nothing. So, like, how the hell am I in this situation?
But it's real that was his crib from what you understood, and that was his stuff?
Yeah, that's, like, his shit. Yeah.
Okay.
It's my understanding, yeah. He is that rich.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So that means he's doing better than, I guess, we're aware.
Oh, yeah, like, he's not always in the limelight, but he's probably richer than... He's probably, like, 5-figure feature and shit, like, probably charges a lot.
Right.
So, like, he's rich, basically.
Okay.
But I wouldn't say he's smart at all. All this like laughing shit, I think he's more trolling.
That's where
it's like,
from. Okay.
It's just like, oh, how the hell do I even have this? It's funny. Like, I would do the same thing. It's not to be smart.
Yeah, isn't that this is ridiculous?
This is ridiculous, like, that I'm in this mansion with this Lamborghini and shit.
Okay. Anyway, the shit was fire, so that was good to know. I enjoyed it.
Man.
As far as the albums, Y'all Nate It, The Benny was dope. I didn't get to check out much else. Lion Babe was cool. I listened to the first song of Iggy Azalea, who she actually released an album called The End of an Era, which is apparently her final album.
Oh, yeah.
I got like fortunately, I got like a minute into that song and then no cold, so it was really cold. But I probably would have skipped. I was just like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to listen to it because I never listened to her music before then, but she just has such a weird shit. As far as singles, yes, Neo, Wait, beautiful song. I've seen her a couple times in concert. I'm a huge fan of her. She got a new album. I think it's coming either this month or next month. I can't remember, but I'm excited for that because she's incredible. D-Smoke, as y'all mentioned. Wale, which is super cool. I enjoyed that track too. Shouts to Jonathan Emile, obviously. Slapper. What else was really great? Yeah, Rock Abraham, Kool Keith, and did a song called Yes. And
that was Gully.
Homie Smokewell remixed it.
Very Sean Price-ish.
From
I've got some Sean Price vibes on that Rock song.
I see that. I like the hook because he's mentioned like all the breweries, Other Half and 6 Point and stuff, which is cool.
Yeah, it's dope. Rapping
KIRBY, Break Her Heart for me. That was really cool as well. I fuck with KIRBY. She's great.
Oh, I love KIRBY. Yeah.
Everything else you guys already mentioned. Yeah, the Wasu joint was cool. AZ and Jaheim. I thought it was a little corny, the chorus and stuff. I don't know, something about it didn't really hit for me, but
it didn't fit properly, but still dope.
I liked hearing them together. Jaheim is just,
Jaheim hasn't done anything, so it's good to hear him.
For a while. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that was it. So obviously this week, no Donda from Kanye, and no Certified Lover Boy from Drizzly. I imagine, because Kanye's Donda is on Apple Music, and they keep changing the date. Like, it's on there, and they've listed some of the songs too.
We'll check what the date is right now.
Yeah, because they keep checking, double check that. But Drake hasn't come out, so people are theorizing that Drake is waiting for Kanye to know, and then as soon as Kanye is going to drop, then Drake will drop at the same time. So too. I think that would be smart, particularly if they're on each other's albums. I think that would be the coolest fucking way to play it out, cool. Particularly after the beat.
They probably are.
22nd August.
So that this Friday? What date it is? I'm looking at my watch, like the dates on the front.
Right.
That is...
Today's the 15th.
Oh, exactly, next week. So
okay, but that's next Sunday.
Yeah.
Next Sunday? Okay, so it's not coming Friday.
Apparently not.
And they've only got one song named,
which
is Hurricane.
Yes.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess we'll see. There's been no other additional. I haven't seen too much. I saw Mike Dean is back home. Everyone was always joking about he was like trapped in there and shit. So he was tweeting about being home and stuff. So, keeping it interesting. I find it extra interesting because usually those two dudes would do like a May drop or something. So it's like, the singles of the summer or all that type of shit. Particularly Drake, more so than Kanye. But it's gonna be interesting and gives us a little bit more to look forward to. So it didn't all come at once. Pause. So
it's a nice one.
That's the old tunes. What about news and topics this week? I feel like it's been... I was going to say dry. I wouldn't exactly say dry. There's a lot of like politics stuff that we won't even touch on that's happening in the world that very interesting. But as far as like culture stuff, what's the vibes, y'all? Is there anything that's going on?
I haven't really seen much myself.
Yeah. Is there any...
Just like people doing shows, it's wild that, there's full concerts happening in certain places. So Wu-Tang, did their first show since COVID at Red Rocks.
Interesting.
Fucking...
Was it a festival or was it a just them?
Yeah, it says legendary appearance at Red Rocks.
Yeah. I went there.
It's like a full orchestra and shit. I'm just watching on my phone here.
Okay. That's pretty sick.
That's pretty much what I saw. That was kind of cool. Tory Lanez fucking sold 1 million NFT things. He was popping bottles and like gloating like a motherfucker because he... One sec.
Wait, hang on. He made an NFT and sold it?
Yeah, he was the fastest. 1 million copies in 57 seconds of his ENFT when it's dark.
And what is it, like a painting or something?
EP,
song?
Album or something? It's music. Yeah.
1 million.
So it says in the caption.
1 million copies.
Copies sold in 57 seconds.
Why would you want to buy a copy of an NFT? I thought there was one of an NFT.
That's what I thought too. That's why I'm confused. And then, okay, cool.
Maybe the ENFT means something then. Maybe that means there's like more than one. Interesting.
That's a good point. That's a very good point because that's my understanding too. Like it's a one of one. Like you can't buy it again.
I'm confused, but okay. I mean, I thought these motherfuckers are going to jail and shit. Like, I'm really surprised he just hasn't. I don't know.
He must have some fantastic moves.
Yeah, he must have. This shit here, Dan's pulling this up. I saw about that. The Britney Spears' dad said he's going to step down as a conservator, but I think that doesn't mean the conservatorship is over, though. They're going to replace
somebody else
him with someone else. Yeah. So it's not...
Because I watched that Framing Brit.
The doco?
Eventually. Yeah. Finally.
It's pretty crazy, huh?
Dude. It's wild. Poor girl. Fucking hell.
Really sad. I mean, I know she's...
It genuinely is sad. It's like she's a fucking talented fucking person. She kicks ass. Britney's honestly like, we all grew up with her and shit. You can't knock it. She's a gangster. And she got fucked over heaps.
Yeah. Heavy. So it's pretty sad, but hopefully she's going to get through that.
100%. Hopefully she does.
What else going in, cunts? What's happening?
Football returned after a 70-something day break. Finally, it's been great. You know, it's been good to watch. Not good to be an Arsenal fan, but it's been good to watch.
You know. Tell me about it. I just Tiff's tired of hearing it from me.
Yeah,
it's just like start talking about the sports.
Exactly what she says. Fuck, bro. But yeah, it's good to be back.
All right. Sweet.
And,
sweet.
That's what my life has been like. You know? Just watching. I've watched literally every single game from Friday to today.
Okay.
So good.
If I want to touch on the edge of that sports little section, I'm gonna add like 10% on the edge. Watch the UCI downhill World Cup this morning. It was at Maribor in Slovenia. So the mountain bike downhill thing that I watch and whatever. So it's like the Formula One of mountain biking. They go the hardest. They're the sickest cunts. They go down the hill like 50 km an hour. It's absolutely ridiculous. So they're in Slovenia. They're in the forest. It's fucking out of control. And I watched that this morning. It started at like 6:30. I was not awake for that. I actually just happened to wake around 8:30 something, and just like jumped on the old Red Bull TV app there, and that was honestly sick. So I woke up to some sporting myself. So I watched some cunts just chuck themselves down a hill really good, and Loris Vergier came through, fucking smashing cunts' heads off by like over a second, and it was quite impressive because.
That's pretty good.
It's a track that gets used the year out because, I don't know, a whole bunch of other blah, blah, blahs use it and it's all blown out from what they say. So it was quite exciting and I had a nice time with my cup of tea and my mountain biking. So
what a fucking gorgeous time that sounds
like. It was a nice one, mate.
No, I fucking love that. I fucking love it, man.
Beautiful.
I don't really have any sports. I've walked past people playing tennis.
Nice. Oh, yo, what was the score button?
Oh, there was like stacks cunts playing, bro. They were
stacks cunts like fucking 30 live cunts.
There's like 12 courts, so I don't know who was playing what. But
Gary was playing. Oi! You should have said, "Oi, what's the score, cunt?" Somebody would have yelled out. Somebody would have told you something. You would have known the score.
I should have. Next time?
Next time, please.
I'll do it. Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it.
That's what I want to know the numbers, bro.
Do you know what I did see? I will get that. I will get back to you on Gary versus Sally. But there were these cunts in the park.
Mixed singles.
Oh, mate. Ooh, mixed singles. That's good. So there was like there were these people, I've seen this before, and you guys might know the name of this thing. So, you know, like badminton, right?
Love it.
So, you know how they got the net in the
Shuttlecock.
Shuttlecock.
Yes.
So they've got the net. There was a net that was about the same as the badminton. You know, it's standing up. It's about as tall. It's like 6 foot tall, right? Then next to it, like in a separate court, was one that's probably, I don't know, belly button-ish height, like, I don't know, a few feet shorter. So the cunts on the tall net were playing with this, there was badminton, but with their hands, with a larger shuttlecock-like device. So they were like, there was 2-on-2, and they were like hitting...
Like a bigger button on it? A bigger button on the end?
Yes, much bigger. Hit? Yeah, but the thing was like, it's like a Nerf ball type of thing.
I see that shit.
And then the cunts next to them were playing this basically hacky sack over a net and doubles. But volleyball hacky sack is what it was.
So the smaller net, and the smaller net, I know exactly what that is. In Thailand, that's a game.
What's it called?
The ball is, well, I don't know what the game's called, but the ball is called a tagore. And I bought one, and I had trouble with quarantine in Melbourne coming back because even though it's a cane ball, it's a cane that's woven into a sphere, and you can see through it. So there's no, problem with fucking bugs and shit getting in it because it's like whatever. So quarantine. What do you call it?
Customs.
Customs. They have they had a huge problem with that. But anyway, that's a sick game. So it's like volleyball with your feet with a small ball. So that is a sick game.
This is the game.
I don't know what the actual game's called, but the ball is called a tagore. But that was what they called it in Thailand. And I'm probably way off.
Okay, this is not. Is this what Brad's talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
Thailand, it's kick volleyball, Takraw, Takraw. The thing is, the ball was not that. It was that ball that they have is about this big in this picture, in this video.
Yeah.
The ball I'm saying is like as big as a hacky sack. It's tiny.
Maybe they're just improvising.
It's literally hacky sack, but they would be like, kick the shit up.
Extra
then
hard.
the next cunt would be like, fucking boom, and kick it over the thing. And it was exactly the same where you could look like you got 3 tries. Like one person hits it up, next person hits it up, fuck it, that shit.
Maybe they were training because the ball was so small and they're like being Jedis and shit.
Could have been, but it was a really low net, like a
Jedi training for fucking volleyball, for feet volleyball.
That's the thing in football. You just train with like a small ball. Like there's Chelsea, they train with tennis balls to help with their close control and shit.
That's pretty good.
So
I think I've seen people in basketball. I think shoot with like what are they called? Medicine balls. Oh my god, which is like that's dangerous as hell.
Throw your shoulder out, mate.
Yeah, maybe like the lightest ones.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
Sounds like fun.
That's just, that's only sports I really see. I don't really see a lot of sports. Fuck sports. All right. What we saying?
Yeah.
What's the vibes? What we doing? We doing some.
I've got a bunch of questions.
All right, so it's like a mini
bunch of shit.
What was that segment called? You said it earlier. What do you reckon?
Yeah.
A bit of a what do you reckon?
Bit of a
I got a bit of what do you reckon? Oh man.
What do you reckon?
Overrated, underrated. I got a bunch of shit for you.
Oh, I got a good one. That's it. I'm fucking doing it. This
is
exciting.
You go first.
You go first.
You go first.
Announcing all the bullshit.
I feel like I should
go
cool.
First. All right.
I'm gonna go first.
Go first.
All right. Go. This is my question.
Why are you gay?
Oh, okay. So it started when I was a wee little kid, and
just a wee kid. All right, sorry. My
just
favorite
chilling.
one.
All right, sweet, fair enough.
All right, you go.
Your turn.
So I'm doing it. Okay, cool. So what do you reckon? Okay.
Go on.
Who has the most annoying fan base out of anything that exists? I'm talking fucking anything that can, like, whatever, anything. If you could have a fan base, who are the cunts that piss you off the most?
I've got my very first thing that came to mind. I don't want to say.
I know what it is.
You know what it is?
Because it's the same with me.
Yeah,
maybe.
Who has the most annoying fan base?
Oh, okay, it's not okay.
No.
Okay.
Can I say my answer first?
Yeah, you go first.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Ooh! That deserves an applause.
That's a good one.
That deserves a fucking
That's a good one.
You win.
Well done.
I don't want to say mine on publicly, but I'll tell y'all later just because it's a politics thing. Let's say BTS, like the K-pop. You can't talk about them at all. Other people will like jump in your thing. That probably equal annoying would be Nicki Minaj fans. They're the worst. Like they're like actually like toxic and like you can't say anything. Like you have to put. If you want to say her name, you got to like star out a word or whatever the fuck on Twitter. Like, censor yourself so they can't search for it.
They really like they move goalposts for her as well. So she could do something mad like crazy. But if, for example, Drake did the same thing, Drake would be cancelled. But Nicki's fine.
Yeah, exactly.
No, Nicki's fine. But then if Drake did, cancelled.
Yeah,
really I don't like her fans. Going back to sports, I don't like Chelsea fans because they support a racist club and they still support the club. It doesn't matter what they do.
Trump fans.
Trump, yeah, that's a good one.
That was my second.
I think they're crazy.
Yeah.
I think they're crazy.
Specifically Trump, like, is it not necessarily all conservatives because that's not really fair, but just the Trump ones or the QAnon people, which often has a pretty strong correlation.
Yeah.
Those two motherfuckers.
Those are definitely mine. Nicki.
What did you think I was thinking about?
I thought you said Nicki.
Oh, okay, yeah. Nicki's definitely like problematic. I don't like
big
her
time. Yeah. Well, I don't hate. I just don't care for her. And I don't know how people stand her, and I don't get how you can stand her. No, so I just don't get it. Absolutely. That's a good
question. I'm trying to think of any others. I think honestly, Jesus though is the.
That's a good answer. That's hilarious.
That's a good one.
It made me laugh so much. I thought of the question because I was just like, wow, let me throw down like 5-7 today, and I'll have them tucked in the tuck for the future weeks. So I was like, that one came out. I can't remember where from, but then like the answer just spewed out of me, and I laughed so hard that I choked on my water that I was drinking. And I was just like, it's fucking so good, bro. Like I died laughing. So I was like,
I love it. I love it. Yeah. That was a good one.
Because like some cunts that just fuck, they just push it on you, and it's like, bro, relax, mate.
Yeah. Like it is.
Good times.
Do you guys want to go back and forth?
I've got a few questions.
All right.
I've got like a little love or hate segment.
Okay.
Something that you love,
let's do that.
but people hate. Yes.
Okay.
So I've got a few topics. A takeout that you love, but everyone hates.
Everyone hates.
Something
A
which
specific
is
place or like
a more like a
Like
McDonald's or like
or a style.
But like exactly the dish or the place.
the place. Oh, if dish is easy, you could say dish, but the place preferably. That everyone hates. Like you're kind of like, you know what? Listen, it's not too bad. I actually kind of like it. Like.
I feel like the closest one I could think of is Nando's because people here
They don't love it.
don't bangs with it. And
Yeah.
I think like Tiff can't stand it and like Clover makes fun of it and whatever. But I think it's because they don't really like they only got Nando's here recently-ish, and it's not super common. It's kind of far. Maybe they're not as on point with it. And like for us, it was like our luxury, quick meal. It was almost like, oh, you go to Macca's or something. If you say you're going out or whatever the fuck, or you're just out and you're hungry, you go to Macca's. Like, oh, nah, it's good at Nando's, bro. Fuck yeah. Because you knew it might cost $5-10 more than Macca's, but you got like a fire chicken burger. It's gourmet. You got the peri peri fries and like
beautiful.
All that shit. I feel like but I feel like Nando's gets hate here. If it was in Australia, I would probably have a different answer. But I think over here, I'd say Nando's.
That makes sense.
What do you got, Nosh?
Only thing I can think of is maybe like Hakka food. I love Hakka food, like Indian, Chinese, fusion, because cunts are like just hate spice, and I love it. And some people are like, I can't eat your fucking whatever your chicken pakoras, burn my asshole. I'm like, yeah, that's what they're supposed to do.
Here for it. Here for it.
You know what I mean? Like,
I feel you.
Yeah, the other day, the last 2 days in a row, I live in near Little India in Toronto, and so the Little India Bazaar. So it's been, So let's just give us a round of applause. See if easy on the Santa Flakes. Happy Pakistan Day to all our Pakistani brothers and sisters out there. Exactly.
Shouts to y'all.
Right, so the other day I was riding around and they just like cut the fucking street off. Streetcars, buses, like fuck cunts, and they got the flags out. Everyone's having a nice time, food going on the street. There's honestly people everywhere, dude. Last 2 nights, partying until like 2-3 in the morning, fireworks. Everyone's having a lovely time. So yeah, anything in that sort of street, like Desi burgers and all that sort of stuff, like I'm ready for that.
Nice.
So get that through your fucking pie hole, mate.
Great one.
I feel you.
What you got, man?
What have I got?
Fish and chips.
Yo, bangs of fish. I had fish and chips so long. Fish and chips are great.
They don't really have it like that.
Yeah, like I've been out with a few people and they'll just be like, if we're walking down the street, they'll just walk past like a fish and chip sign and they'll just look at me like,
oh, like, you want it?
No, I'm just like, bro, I don't even eat it like that. Like,
and it'd be like some fancy stuff.
Yeah, it will never
like
be the same. It needs to be fried,
too fancy.
Deep fried cod with fat chips. Fries. Fat fried chips.
We say
chips, right?
Yeah, we say chips.
We say chips.
You have to get like a minimum chips in Australia. Like I think it's like $2 or $5. I don't remember the prices, but you have to get minimum. I don't know what that is. It's just like that, the smallest amount.
Okay.
And they get. I don't know if it's the same as you, but we had like.
Is it minimum $5 now?
Maybe
Inflation?
it's $5. It's been a while. And then
I swear
they get
it has
like
to be $5.
the flake. You can get like flake, which is shark. That's the main fish. Like you say, cod, deep fried.
Gummy shark.
Deep fried so they call it.
What?
So it's like shark.
Australia?
Yes, it's the main
Cod's
thing.
not the main thing.
No, I don't even know what else they have because we only ever got flake. They got like spring rolls and fucking dim sims and the potato cakes, a little flat potato. Oh man, I'm getting hungry, bro.
That place.
I had cod, trout, snapper, and something else, halibut maybe, or something else they had.
I don't reckon they have halibut because I never heard of it until I came.
That's up here. Okay, fair enough. So they definitely had like trout and shit.
They have the battered sausage as well.
We ain't have that.
You ain't got that one. They had the deep fried sausage.
Do you have dim sims? You know what dim sims?
There's like
because here they don't have that shit.
Oh, deep fried dim sim, bro. Because you love steam ones, right?
Yeah.
So easy.
And covered in like soy sauce.
Fried dim sim, bro.
These things, right?
Fuck off, cunt.
That's exactly. That's what Nosh likes. I like them like that. So it's steamed. And then
we don't have them.
You don't have them.
Don't worry, I love a steamed. I love steamed, but I prefer fried.
Fried. No,
I'm down for whatever.
Like,
but like, give me.
I respect that.
It's like the deep fried dumplings, or you can have the boiled dumplings.
Yeah, we had the dumplings recently.
Exactly.
Like
I love both dumplings, fried or steamed.
For North Americans,
just put it in my face.
Totally. It's kind of like dim sum type of stuff. You know, you go to like Chinese dumplings,
Dim sum's cool,
along those lines. And in Australia, we have like the spring rolls as well. So like, but like the fish and chip shop ones are fucking like they're not like the little mini ones you get in like a they're like big one. They're like
they have lots of shredded cabbage and lettuce and meat and something else in there too.
I don't even know what the fuck's in them things, bro.
But they're folded so nicely, and there was always a hot chick on a Harley Davidson as the advertisement, and there was a massive poster in the shop. And no matter what shop you went on, whether it was like a skinny long dog or a regular shop, like you would see some sort of like not slutty, but like revealing Harley Davidson leather clad blonde bird on a bike, just fucking looking sweet.
Wasn't that a Chico roll?
Chico roll, yeah.
Oh, okay, I thought we were talking about spring rolls, but yes, because I don't think they had
like Chico rolls are in every place.
Correct.
They were around a lot, but
yeah,
so the advertisements for those were different. But they'd have a different female on a different bike, but that was their thing. It was a fucking
what are
hilarious,
they, bro?
What's
the Chico roll? Because I never ate that shit. I always thought
it was very crispy. It's like a thick, crispy spring roll, but massive. It's like 6-7 inches long.
They're like
maybe 6.
Spring
maybe
rolls
5 or 6.
Are bigger than
massive though, because it had lots of veggie in it, and you could get a meat option. I think.
It's scary, but I'd eat it.
Veggies.
I used to eat it with plum sauce.
Plum sauce, interesting.
I don't know what the fuck's in them.
They look so unhealthy, but I'd definitely try it.
Oh, they look crazy.
All these things. Regular.
Did you guys have chips with curry sauce?
No, that was the British.
Oh my god, chips with the fish and chips, like chips, the fat things with the curry sauce.
So we had fat chips in Manchester, like when we visited cousin Mel.
Makes sense.
We went to the Chippies and we had like regular stuff, but like we didn't get.
We got the curry sauce. I got the curry sauce in one of the places.
Maybe I didn't get it because
curry sauce is great, man.
Or you know what? I didn't bang with curry at the time, but somebody got it and I tried it and I was like, okay, it's not spicy.
It's not spicy at all.
I was a curry flavor back then. Curry flavor, yeah. Kind of like you get like the Macca's dipping sauce in Australia.
Oh, chicken salt.
Sweet curry.
Put chicken salt on the table.
Chicken salt. I've heard of it. Why do I know what that is?
Look, yeah, just Google
chicken
it.
Salt's like there's a fast food joint called Red Rooster. It's like a chicken sort of joint.
Isn't this like Nando's? Like
no,
but not as good, really.
So you can get the chicken salt. It's just like how'd you describe? It's like specific. I don't know what the spices are. It's a seasoning, but it kind of tastes like chicken.
It's like garlic and onion salt, garlic onion salt powder. Fucking, I don't know.
They have it at the Aussie pie shop, but it's like crazy expensive. It's like $16 or some shit. Like for something I think usually it's probably like $3 or $4 in Australia for the same thing.
Cheeky as fuck.
Yeah,
I'll probably buy it though still.
They had I went there yesterday.
Take a photo of the ingredients and we'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'll take a look and see if we can recreate it. They had a bunch of stuff in it yesterday. I got Monte Carlos. They had actual packets of Monte Carlos.
I know you love your bickies, mate.
Bro, I've been jacking off just thinking about those fucking
shit.
Things. It's just
that's
belting
pretty.
it, mate. Belting it.
Oh.
Monte Carlo bickies. There you go.
Monte Carlos.
Never had them before.
Yeah,
they're like white
I'd love a fucking Venetian right now.
Really? I'm gonna look like white girls.
They look like it, but they're not. Venetians are fire. But they never really have bickies like this.
Some bullshit.
Yeah, it was very, very expensive, but you know the vibes.
I guess it's
what we do.
Okay,
next question.
Next one.
Was there a part of this? Was there a second part of this?
I've got a multiple love or hate sort of thing.
Oh, this is the mini love or hate segment with the indie. What do you reckon? Okay.
Yes. Brand of coffee that you love that everyone hates, or brand. Like, let's say you love Tim Hortons. Or no, not love, but you don't mind a Tim Hortons, or you don't mind a Starbucks, but everyone hates it.
I'm the hater.
That's the thing. That is the thing.
Because I feel like, I mean, you probably could argue that the stuff that I like third wave coffee, most people don't drink it because most people go to fucking Starbucks or Tim Hortons or whatever the fuck. They would, so there's like just any of the third wave coffee. I feel like there's like fans for that. But people always think it's like fancy or whatever, and it's just not. It's just that the stuff everyone's used to is like objectively shit. I would argue. and they're just not used to real flavor because it's mass produced, and anything really mass produced is rarely fire. Like sometimes it's pretty good, but it's not like fire. It's a different level. So I could probably argue just any third wave coffee that I think is fire that most people probably don't get. I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. What about you boys?
Mate, I've had coffee for fucking... Other than getting the third wave shit from like Tiaro on Queen Street there, like I've not had coffee for like 3 months. Just been going into tea.
Damn.
Interesting. Yeah, I haven't had coffee.
I just stopped having it at home and like just just went onto the regular Tetley fucking orange pico, just chill, just one in the morning, boom, skip up onto the fruit smoothie, which I've been smashing that Nutri Ninja. So I just like cut coffee out. It's like really good.
Alright, interesting.
Yeah, similar.
I like coffee when I have a good quality one, but I won't have like regular shit at home. It's like even a French press, like regular things, is not the same. I'm a pussy boy that wants a fluffy latte.
I
can't make that at home, so you know. I'm a tea man in the morning at my own dispense.
I feel you.
I respect it.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of coffee. Like, the last time I had coffee was when, I don't know where we were driving to, but we went to,
probably Canada or something.
Yeah, that was the last time I had it. And like, even then, that was probably the first time in like 6 months I've had coffee. So I don't really drink it. I don't need it, so
sucks for you.
Right up.
I'm all good about it, so it's
depends on, I think that's interesting. Some people use it like, I need to wake up, can't wake up without
No.
I hate that shit. I don't like it. It always makes me feel shit in the mornings. I have it in the afternoons. In the afternoon coffee, I enjoy the flavor. Like, I just like drinking coffee.
That's a good point. When my buddy down across the road there, Chris has like the, what's it called? That the Chemex. Anyway, so I had proper coffee with Buddy over there, right? So like that's cool, and at like a 12 p.m., 2 p.m. sort of midday sort of pick me up if I've been awake for a few hours doing some shit, or if whatever, like a few hours into the day. Like I was having coffee at the start of the day within an hour of waking. It's too soon.
It's way too soon.
So I have tea, which is still got plenty of caffeine in it, but just not even close to the amount of the shit that I was putting in my cup with the other coffee. And I have one flat brown sugar in there, and it's not even really, can't even taste it, but it's all I need. Then I get onto the smoothie and the granola bars and the other shit. It's like a lot better because like the other coffee used to fuck me up a lot, bro. And sometimes I have two. And I'm like wondering why I got a fucking borderline headache at fucking 11 a.m. Need to have like 3 waters to recover. And you're pissing neon fucking yellow for a while. So
not from coffee.
Sometimes it's fucking trash, bro. Sometimes it can fuck you right up.
Wouldn't that be from
not like neon, but like just it's not cool. Not a cool. It's like a stank coffee piss. Like fuck.
I've never heard of that.
That's just not cool. Yeah.
Interesting.
Maybe it's the crappy coffee that I was drinking, but
are you sure you're not taking vitamins? Because I get yellow piss from taking like vitamin B and stuff.
That's like weird coffee piss. I stopped it and it stopped. It's like, how you have a beer piss, it smells like beer, coffee piss smells like coffee. It's just weird.
No.
I don't know.
No?
My nose is like...
I don't get that.
I think you probably might have a good nose. Oh, your body might process stuff so quickly.
That's very true. It does.
Because you have
a fucking ectomorph, fucking goddamn high metabolism's ridiculousness.
Okay. That's hilarious.
Piss me off sometimes.
Yeah, right. So it's a lot. Any more love-hate?
A rapper that you love but everyone doesn't seem to like.
Fuck. I'm gonna do a go-to answer. Joe Biden.
Oh, yeah.
That's fair.
I like him as a rapper. He's progressively got worse as a person in his spotlights and his dealings with his friends and brothers and business associates. But yeah, like his last album was crazy. Like most of his shit is ridiculous. His Slaughterhouse appearances are like impeccable. He's like A1 with the pen. Like, I don't know, I respect him so much, but everyone else is like, nah, but he's a dick butt. I'm like, yeah, I know. I get it. I'm not a fan either anymore. and like he's deteriorating a little more and more. I do love him still. He like to hear what he has to say, but he goes off the rails. But everyone disses me for it because they have seen him on that fucking reality show, which I don't really know much of.
Yeah, love hip hop. Yeah, I never seen it.
That's the one. Yeah, I forgot the name. So yeah, I just like his, his raps. He's a great MC. He's impeccable when he writes stuff, and he's actually applying himself. But that hasn't happened for a long time, so everyone's just seeing his personality like just. I think from like the Migos shit, from the Complex gig, everything went like downhill from there slowly. And it was just
fucking
like, I love Joe, and whenever his shit comes on, all the songs that I've favorited and that come onto my shuffles and my whatevers, my playlists, is just sick cut. But everyone fucking shit.
That's a good answer. That's a good answer. What do you got?
2.
Okay.
XXX Tentacion.
Okay.
Because I think he's extremely talented. He's just it's a shame he died, but like he was quite an idiot when he was alive. To be fair, so like it was what he did personally was pretty wild. So, but like I really enjoyed his music. He's one, and I went for a phase where I really like 6ix9ine's music, even though it's so terrible. It was just gas me up. Like it was just music that gassed me up a lot. So I was just like, fuck it, let me just listen to this guy and download all the songs and shit. But now I got over it. It was like a phase of like a couple months, and I was like, yeah, I'm done with this guy's music. And then I deleted it. It was a bit boring. All the same thing eventually. But like those are my 2.
I was thinking, I was going to say 6ix9ine.
Yeah.
But if I go to be honest, it's not a rapper, but Justin Bieber. I feel like
that's fair.
Ooh.
That's fair. Everyone hates him.
I feel like everyone hating on him recently. He did some remix to a WizKid song.
Yes,
oh my god,
I need to listen to that.
I'm just like, he's the fucking GOAT. Let it go. You can't argue.
That's your
There's
boy.
no arguments. He's the greatest.
Probably the greatest.
It'd be pretty sweet to be his mate, but
I fucking love to be his mate. He's sick. You fucking have a great fucking time, mate. Don't worry about it.
mate, he could buy such a sick mountain bike. We could just like rip it in BC. It'd be fucking nice.
Mate, JB, holla at us, bro. We're ready to be your mate.
I already got one. Don't have to buy me one. I'll just ride with you, mate. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I wouldn't even make you ride bikes. We'll just do whatever. Like,
just hang out.
We'll just be drippy. We do drippy.
Be drippy. Check out my Yeezys, JB.
Yeah. And maybe we can go
My name's
Yeezy
Steve
shop.
Easy. I like your things.
Maybe
Talk to
JB
me?
can call it Kanye, and then we'll go to the Adidas place, and then we can go and just get all the Yeezys.
Talk about Stratford.
I'm sure he'd want. Is that my side or your side?
Stratty, mate.
Your side. That's a good one. Any more love hate?
No, but I can do a few underrated, overrated.
Did you have another question, no? Or should we move? No? I wasn't sure if
yeah,
you
I can
more.
chuck on it if you want.
No, you don't have to. I just wasn't sure if you did have one. We were waiting to come back.
I've got one more.
Do it.
Let's go.
Okay. What's your first/most embarrassing email address back in the day? I'm going to go with my first.
What's your first?
Scrawny725. I won't tell you the rest, but Scrawny725. The reason why, I was a skinny cunt. That's pretty much sums it up. The next part, the number came from my homie David Colwell. Basically, shout out to Davo. He's a man cunt. He's like, yo, something about a dream, and he saw the number 725, so he made his he had a company that did website design and shit, super fire. Cunt was using all the good stuff, taught me all the computer hacks and whatever. So yeah, Scrawny 725, because that was his ending of his thing. And then there's 7 of us that had the same name and 725 at fucking whatever.com. So that was fucking funny as shit. So Scrawny 725, mate.
I like that one.
Weird. And I was 13, so grade 7. I turned 13 that
13.
year.
Yeah, you'll be 13 or 12, 13.
Now it's good. Now it's child.
Hilarious. And I made that shit in the library. Pretty sure it was a library at school. You know what? Just fucking make a Hotmail account. Or a Gmail or whatever the fuck. It's
whatever it was back in the day.
Hotmail.
There's one called Rocket Mail.
Hotmail, because MSN was because ICQ was the shit. I was an ICQ MSN bloke. And
it's ICQ.
Oh shit! Google that, Dan.
I know MSN, but I don't know what ICQ.
It's it's instant chat thing, but it was it's like WhatsApp, as in it was
I've never seen
hard to hack it or some shit.
Yeah, I didn't use all this.
They still have a website. It's still about.
Are they still around?
And their logo insignia was a flower.
Yeah, they still got it.
It's got ICQ new. You want to get it? Maybe everyone holler at us.
It's just WhatsApp. Oh my god, it's just WhatsApp.
It's exactly WhatsApp.
It's exactly the same thing.
Maybe we could do it. You guys want to do
it? Dude, I fucking called it. That's so funny. I fully guessed that. That's gangster.
Oh my god, they got group calls as well.
Oh my god, let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's have
the same flower. I'm actually tripping out. This is ridiculous.
Add me
on ICQ. On BBM.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm bringing back MySpace. We're bringing back ICQ. Fuck all of that.
I'm buying a BlackBerry right now.
I'm buying it.
I need BBM. Oh my god,
that's hilarious.
If you find the BlackBerry with the side scroll, get that motherfucker to every rapper that I know. No?
Yeah, I know Drizzly.
Drizzy Buzz, that's a good one. Sorry.
Little Drizzly, it's okay. Who else? Did we do that? Okay.
Mine, I was about the same age. I was obsessed with, I still love London rappers and everything. So I used to think I had to have a gangster name. So my email was Young Gigs.
Young Gigs.
Young Gigs. Spelled YUNGGIGGZ.
Ooh. At Gmail? Is it still around?
No, it wasn't Gmail. Hotmail.
What? It's still around?
No, I think it might be. I just don't know how to access the password.
Might be some helpful, some key emails.
I think that actually probably is. A lot of my fans are there. All goes there. And
big digits, fam.
I used to love gangsters, innit? So I thought I was a gangster when I had that name.
Funny as.
Sick.
That's a good
Easy.com.
I don't remember. All I can remember, it had Snoop Dogg in it in some shape or form.
Get fucked.
And I don't same for the same thing, but I don't remember if it was like a number at the end or like I imagine it'd probably be a number or something. Or maybe Snoop Dogg with 1G or some bullshit.
Oh
and
my
it could have been
God,
but
amazing.
Yeah, it was like you made an email in like 1995 or something, but like you didn't really know what no one was emailing anyway. It wasn't that serious. So obviously, like you just forget that it existed. And
I love Snoop Dogg.
It wasn't I love Snoop Dogg, but it definitely had his name in it. I just don't remember the context.
ILUV Snoop Dogg.
Oh my god.
Ymail.com.
I wonder if I did that. I feel
Love number 4, Snoop.
Snoop would be like,
why are you gay?
What you get? What do you do the thing that you do? Sorry,
that's racist. Wrong country. What's okay? We got about 8-ish minutes. We're trying to like wrap her up. So
quick and easy, overrated.
All right, quick and easy.
Quick and easy. Cold showers in the morning.
Overrated? I didn't mind cold showers.
But not like freezing, but like it's not
underrated. But I can't take them for long.
What? But like even if they're not freezing, like it's just somewhat cold. It's not hot.
Oh, that's
not
fine.
Warm.
But like you can't go full cold. It's like
when you're hyperventilating and shit. Like
No, it's like if it's gonna physically like change, like fuck you up. Then
No, of course.
Cold showers are cool, but you got to like really warm into that shit. But other mates of mine be like, yeah, just jump in, bro. I'm like, no. Straight cold? Hell no.
Fuck that.
Real quick, thumbnail just before the camera dies.
Let's do it.
Do it.
All right. Yeah, I'm not banging with that at all.
I say
like,
underrated.
If it depends.
Great.
Like you ain't gonna do that shit in the winter.
Oh, of course, no way.
You kill yourself.
But like when it's like 30 degrees and it's like 12 o'clock. It's like so you're waking up and it's 30 degrees in the apartment. I found out I'm sweating immediately after I have a hot shower. So I've had to now have a like somewhat cool shower. Call it cool.
Yeah, I definitely have a cooler than normal, particularly after I can't go in the sauna. Like in the sauna gets your sweat glands going, I think, and then you have that.
Yeah.
And then you just keep sweating afterwards, and I can't get dry. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I can't get dry. Like
Does Joe Rogan do the ice bath before or after the sauna? See if
you do it after.
Yeah, after.
Fair enough.
And you rotate it. So you do sauna for like 20 minutes, and you do ice bath for 5 minutes, and then back in. That's like I think he had
5 minutes. That's a lot.
Okay, maybe it's less, but I know that Tim Ferriss had Rick Rubin. Hang on, Rick Rubin? Yeah, the guy with the long hair. On his podcast, and he insisted that they do the podcast in the sauna and then in the ice bath, rotating that throughout the podcast, which is pretty funny.
That's incredible.
Yeah, cuts are a little.
That's quite wild.
Wild.
Good
Dang.
Underrated for me.
Okay.
Blue cheese, like Stilton, nice. Stinky cheese.
It's pretty good, man. Like, honestly, if you haven't had it, it's pretty fucking sweet. If you have the right sort of pairings, crackers and meats, you gotta have the right things to go with it.
Yeah.
It's underrated because it's fire. It's decadent. It's delicate.
Yeah.
It's like special.
And people still have a misconception that it just tastes disgusting.
Yes.
Like people are just like, I don't want to try it. It smells. I don't want to try it.
Technically, it's rotten, but like it's good rotten, and it's not going to fuck you up if you have nice things with it.
Exactly.
I've had good experiences with it, thankfully, and it was great.
I
recommend.
Same. I recommend.
Do it.
Beautiful.
Co-sign.
Going to the cinema.
Underrated.
Underrated. I miss going to cinema. Whenever you can go to cinema, I have to. Like I miss it so much. I miss going to cinema so much. I was thinking about it recently. Like it's just so fun.
Fuck up,
I haven't been so long. Like when I'm in the UK, I have to go. Like it's gonna be amazing.
Is everyone like in unison and being respectful of people, or it's like shouting and like doing their own thing, eating like a ridiculous amount of lollies and moving all the things and mate,
I bet it's probably like a different situation now though.
But it was never wild anyway.
It's been about 5-6 years, maybe 7 years since I've been to inside.
No way.
Dude, I couldn't even. Scotiabank Theatre, when did that close down, say Fiji?
Downtown?
Yep.
I
swear to God, 2013, 2014, last time I went into a theatre.
Let's have a look.
We used to go probably once a year, maybe, before COVID.
I used to go every time a Marvel movie was released.
Yeah, it would only be to see like Marvel movies. It would just be like fun. I used to just get high and then just like, it's like big speakers. Right. And usually people are pretty cool. And I always try and get seats on the end so you don't go to like walk past nobody and shit.
Did you
piss in the aisles and shit?
Oh, what's it called when you go from screen to screen but you don't pay?
No, I don't do it. I'm not like 13.
Did you ever go there and not pay?
No.
Croydon Cinemas once with my mates from high school.
Oh,
good times.
Oh,
they should bill you for.
They should bill me. 100%. Village Cinemas, give me a shout. I'll chuck you $7.99, mate.
$7.99.
I'm pretty sure 2 movies, 1 afternoon. Sweet ass.
Yeah.
Bottle of Jack Daniels inside, no stress. Like,
did you bring your own
13
food?
kids from high school from one grade.
Yeah, you're not allowed to.
You have to sneak it in. I'd
always bring a rucksack and we'd bring like KFC, McDonald's, like big.
How do they not
meals.
check though? Like
they never check. They never check anything.
But then, like now though, I guess we don't know that now. You ain't been here.
Last time I went was I haven't been here. Last time I went was 2019. So yeah, they never checked. We used to bring like whole bargain buckets from KFC. Put it in a bag and just like
bucket.
Big things and like whole
that.
like foot long subways and shit, and we just bring it to cinema and just eat it. Oh, it's great.
Wouldn't they? I guess here they have fast food restaurants inside the thing.
Yeah,
but they have full Tim Hortons and full like everything in there. Mm-hmm. So I think it's been so long for us too, but they would probably check if you're out there and you got this bucket of fried chicken and you sit there eating it.
But then do they go in?
Check.
They don't have it in England. They don't have people going and check that.
Well, they're not walking through the aisles with a fucking flashlight, but like they might just be standing on the side and like eyeing out motherfuckers.
There's like no workers in there basically. Once you get past the guy who's checking your tickets, you go and then there's like you just do your own.
I don't think it works like that here.
Wow. Yeah, us guys are bringing KFC and shit. It's great. It's such a fun
That's
time.
fucking wild.
It's hilarious.
Bringing a picnic team.
It's literally like it's so hot. It's fresh out the bucket. It's like steaming up the whole cinema. It's great. It's beautiful.
Cinema.
Shit.
The whole cinema. What do you guys say? It cinema, right?
Movies.
Oh, fuck off. Cinema, right?
Movies.
I don't know why is there 7 A's in it.
Cinema.
Cinema.
So
you guys want to get the cinema?
What else did you have? How else did you say it?
There's only one A in cinema, bro.
Cinema. Wait, you actually said cinema?
Yeah.
No way.
Cinema.
I
used to work for Village Roadshow Films. I used to work for the film distributor, so I used to like have to get to work early sometimes, like once or twice a week, to watch a movie in the big theater. We all got paid to watch movies.
Oh, that's lit.
Because we were working on the films.
That is lit.
And my boss was from the UK, and I was brought in to replace this girl who had a car accident. She had a bad car accident. She fucked her head up and stuff. So I was on a temporary thing, and then they liked me, and then they hired me full time. And she got better, unfortunately, and then came back, and they kept us both, and we split the job, which was definitely a lot easier. And her parents were British, and he was British, so they would, when I would hear that, so I'll meet you in the cinema. Yes, we'll go to the cinema today. It's 8:30 in the cinema. I'd never heard people say it before, and I just thought it was the funniest thing. I was like, I can't remember if I said it to him. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you talking about?
Is there an H or 2 A's at the end?
I think it's like 7 A's and then an H.
Cinema.
No, that's so weird. That really trips me out that you guys say cinema.
Yeah.
Because it's one A.
It's like you're saying cinema.
It's like
Cinema. Feels like an E sharp.
I don't know about that, mate. Cinema. This is like an F. Let's just like a F major.
There you go, mate.
Nice and low. For me, anyway.
Alright, let's do one last one. And then we'll wrap her up.
Alright.
For the cinema.
What we say? Okay, you can pick a topic. Food, clothing.
Let's do clothing. Let's wrap it up.
Drip.
Clothing. Drip.
Okay. Wearing sports jerseys as fashion.
I feel like it's dated, but I'm not mad at it. If I you know what, I'll say underrated because I'm not mad at it. I feel like it had a break for a bit, so it was okay.
When was it good?
90s.
Really?
And then,
of course.
And then it came back. So in the 90s, it was the thing. Like I had a ton of jerseys. Football. I didn't have hockey. Mostly football, American football, and basketball. NBA. I even had like Shaq's like Louisiana State University college jersey.
Shit.
I think Nosh had what was the Michigan one you had from Homeboy? What was the guy?
Chris Webber.
Chris Webber. So we both had that because we got the same type of stuff. Like I had Jordan, he had Pippen, and like so we had those. And as we got older, I was into Allen Iverson, so I had like his jersey in like 3 different colors, and I had a fucking San Francisco 49ers one. I had a Denver Broncos one. I had a bunch of shit. So
yeah, a lot of
cool.
NFL ones. That was so cool.
Yeah, I like they were super baggy. I looked like I was mad skinny and wearing these things where the sleeve came down past your elbow and they're like this wide. And,
you should wear padding in the streets and just like fucking shoulder cuts.
Like,
fuck them away, mate. In aisle 5 at the grocery store.
Mate, should have, didn't,
should have, didn't.
So
fucked up.
And then it kind of went out of fashion for a bit, and then the fabulous throwback era kind of kicked in maybe the mid 2000s ish.
Early
everyone was
2000s.
early. Okay, people started getting throwback specific.
Lunatics, everybody was doing it.
But it had to be throwback, so it was like that was the thing. It wasn't just a regular thing. It was like
vintage jerseys, hardwood classics.
Exactly. So that came for a bit, and then I kind of feel like when I do see it now, it's few and far between. But I'm like, oh, that's cool. Like I'm never like, oh, why the fuck you wearing that shit? Like I don't mind it, but I feel like it's had its waves, and right now it's a bit more subtle. It's like it's a little subtle.
Okay.
Not subtle, less common is what I mean.
Okay.
What do you kind of reckon?
I think it's extremely underrated. I think,
as says the guy wearing the sports
there
jersey.
are yes, there are a lot of sports jerseys now which are extremely drippy. Arsenal, Ajax and Ajax have probably the best 2 jerseys I think I've ever seen in my life. Juventus as well,
drippy,
just classic black and white. It's beautiful. There's another team as well, but like even if you wear like the Barcelona, Real Madrid, they all look great. Every single basketball jersey, they're all great. Like it doesn't matter even what team you choose. Like in I don't know if you wore in England, like it looks drippy as hell. Like it looks sick. Uh-oh.
Let me switch that out. Add Uncle Nosh back in.
Hello.
Nosh was like, it's my podcast now. Bitches, I run the show.
But I think extremely underrated. But when I was younger, yeah, it wasn't that cool until maybe when I was like 16 or something, and everyone started wearing it. But you just wear whatever team you represent, of course. But like, yeah, I'm just lucky that Arsenal have the best jerseys. That's what it is. That's not even me being biased. They're just Adidas for some reason. Just every year, just give us the best jerseys. It's insane.
It's the drippiest.
That is underrated.
Yeah. Nosh?
Fucking loves it. I mean, mostly underrated. Like, it's not like I don't hate it at all. But like some cunts will wear a fucking soccer jersey to a like classy restaurant and think it's a shirt. It's like, bruh, wrong spot, mate.
Probably.
But like, other than that, like, it's quite fine. I'm a fan of, basketball jerseys in the summertime. I don't think I own an NFL jersey, see Feezy, which is, fine.
I've never owned an NFL team. Dead anyway.
Yeah, I think it's only basketball jerseys I've got, and I've got a bunch in back home, a bunch here. So I was like, yeah, I think it's just those.
And hockey.
Oh, yeah, true. I have
cool,
like, fucking gangster-ass Leafs, eh? I have one of the logos. I think it's a 1997 Leafs logo, which they only used for that year. and homie got it for me for a fucking present. And it's like the one they wear on the ice, so it has the laces in the neck. It's like full gangster shit. So I've only wore that once in public. So if I was, I wore it once in public because I went to a fucking Leafs game thanks to my homie Ian. So that was really cool. So having the jersey to go to the match is like honestly super cool. But otherwise, wearing it for fashion, like basketball jerseys always usually look good. Soccer jerseys are very classy. I always got to give them that. Like soccer jerseys are usually smart looking. Obviously, they've got the V-neck.
I'm not a big fan of that. That's the only criticism I have of this. I don't know V-neck.
Yeah, that's fine. It gives it the classy thing because it's like the cricket sort of vest sort of thing. So you wear it in a restaurant. It doesn't look like, I don't know. So like they have some classy looks most of the time. I don't care
of the sponsor. Craig doesn't like the sponsor.
I hate the sponsor. It makes it cheap and nasty.
I respect that. Yeah, because you're just like a fucking ad for those cunts. It's like, why did you should be paid to wear it, not the other way around.
That's what I'm saying.
Fuck those cunts. So they should give you discounts on flights. No, eat a dick. Nope. It should be blank. You should be able to put your own image. Maybe put your flipping face on it and be like, look at me.
Right here.
It's right there, just down your head.
This is the Australian one.
Yeah, it's drippy. Look at that with the emu and the kango, mate. Fucking
so, one of the best jerseys in rugby is the Wallabies jersey from the late 90s. That Rake one in particular used to rock a lot.
Yeah, and, that shit was fire.
Rugby chops are quite, especially the World Cup ones. South Africa, like Springboks and the Wallabies tops are fucking really, really swaggy.
Yeah. So the polos, I used to like polos for a bit.
Long sleeve polo joints, yeah. I mean, if you got the figure for it, fucking smash it.
Yeah, it works on certain frames.
Not a big fan.
Yeah, I'm too skinny for a long sleeve fucking rugby top, but a gangster. I love the fashion. It looks fucking swaggy.
Pretty drip.
I feel you.
You're a drippy cunt.
And with that said, boys, we're gonna wrap this bitch on up.
Need some more water, mate.
All right. Well, where can everyone find you online then, Osh?
Oh, mate, you get your little fucking telephonos or your laptops out at Notion Baby on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. At Illnote Studios on the same shit, illnotestudios.com, notionbeats.com. Give me a fucking shout. Dan?
Dan Johnson on Twitter and Instagram. And HCFGXMING on Twitch and Instagram. Follow me, please. Please.
Please. You can get me CEEFOR on Twitter and Instagram, and it's pornhub.com/C4 as well. You want to check out my shit. Also, OnlyFans, C4. Guys, thank you so much for watching and listening. If you enjoyed the episode, smash the thumbs up, hit subscribe below, hit the notification bell. Ding! That's very aggressive, so you know when the new news drops. Follow us on social media at The Movement Fam everywhere. We'll be back 8 p.m. every Monday evening. Obviously, this is pre-recorded, but we're there in the chat. I keep it playing in the background, and they're chatting like last couple of weeks. It's been a few man, so I appreciate y'all. Guys, be safe. Hopefully, we get Kanye and Drake next week. We've said that 3 weeks in a row. Just behave yourself. The world is fucking bonkers right now, guys. So, be smart, don't be duffer, and we'll fucking catch you sexy fucks next time.
Peace.
Get Daniel. Oh, look at this one. Water. It's some water. Drink water. Drink water. Drink water. Water's good. Man, you're a cunt.
Drink water. You're a cunt.